Hey there, Solo here, and today we're going to the dark side. Just kidding, that's happening in September. Today we're only going to get a little taste of the dark side. So if you didn't know, the new exotic is now in the game. That exotic being what's its name? Ruinous Effigy is now in the game, and to be really honest, the quest isn't really that bad. There is a bit of a grind that you have to do in terms of getting void kills and, you know, going around collecting, I believe it was Savathun's marionettes, only because, you know, where they spawn in the world, sometimes people, you know, don't understand, hey, let everyone hit it first before we melt it. Or when they spawn during the contact public event, people don't understand that you have to kill the marionette before you kill the actual contact boss, because if you kill the contact boss before the marionette, it doesn't count. And after all of that, you get the exotic, and then shortly after you get your first kill with the transmutation, sure that says transmutation. Yes, transmutation. It creates a sphere. I guess it's the, you know, the heavy attack, which really makes the sphere like really shine. And then of course you can block damage or use like the or basically create this sphere where, actually I do think you could block damage. It's basically like a damage dampener, I would say. It damages other enemies. It's this little orby purple mist that goes around you, but in any case, what it does is pretty amazing. And so today we actually got it. We got the catalyst, not the catalyst done, we just got the catalyst. We're still working on it, but I figure why not take it into the crucible to see how it does. So let's head on over there and see what it's like. All right, so while we're loading into a match, we can go ahead and take a look at what this trace rifle is actually offering us. So the name of the actual exotic perk, transmutation. The final blows with this weapon collapse victims into void transmutation spheres. And then from there, when you have the spear, this right here, the evolution trait, so R1 you have your light attack, and then R2 you have your heavy attack, and then the L2 it's your guard, drain nearby combatants. So that will actually be nice to, you know, see how that actually works in a crucible match. If it's like a slow tick, I would imagine, of course, you would probably see more kills if you do that on enemies that are already damaged. Of course, you wouldn't want to just like hop up into a group of enemies and just hold it down and not expect to die. But who knows, maybe we'll be able to see, maybe we'll get crazy and we'll want to, you know, test it out just to see exactly what we can do with that guard when we, you know, get a kill, if we even get a kill. Okay, so coming up to an enemy already. Okay, that did not go the way that I thought it would. Okay, fusion rifle. There we go. So then we're gonna go pick this up. Nice. Oh, are we going for another one? Okay, no we're not. We're going for our life. But we're gonna throw that. Hopefully they burn. Okay. All right. Had no idea what was going on there. Okay. One of the things that I've been kind of going down like this spiral in terms of like lore and like the implications of like what next season will bring us and whatnot. Because as you know, may know or should know by now, what's going to, oh, yes. Okay, wow. But anyway, as you know, we are going to be losing some of the planets and destinations come September. And I think a lot of people have this idea that the darkness is actually going to destroy the planets. And I honestly don't think that is what's going to happen. I honestly think that Savathun is going to, in a last-ditch effort to prevent us from communicating with the darkness, Savathun is either going to send, like, I guess, like, either like a copy of herself or something, basically just like a duplicate of herself that's not really her, because that's not how Savathun rules. But she'll either send herself or something like that, or she will send her sister, Zebu Arad. But I think they're going to disguise that in a way of, you know, what some people are speculating, that the darkness will be the cause of some of the planets and everything. Damn it! But who knows? And you know, and I was talking about this on my stream, which by the way, we do stream on Facebook Gaming every Tuesday and Friday starting at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So if that's your thing, if you like to hear, you know, some wild speculation, some wild theories, we have a lot of that and more happening over there. On the stream, I was talking about, what was I talking about? I talked about it a lot on the stream. This is going to frustrate me. What was I talking about? Oh, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, so on the stream, we're talking about, you know, why people have the speculation that the darkness is going to be the one that takes away all the planets and whatnot. And my thing was, it doesn't make sense. We were introduced to the darkness, you know, they really took, you know, shape in the story around Shadowkeep. And in Shadowkeep, after, you know, you get through the whole campaign, you get to that end part where, you know, you see like the darkness version of you. And they say, you know, that infamous line, "We are not your friends, we're not your enemies, we are your salvation." Fast forward to Season of Arrivals, where we get to, you know, the pyramids start popping up all over the solar system. Our first time going to the, I believe it's called the Tree of Life, or I'm getting that confused with something. But basically the tree, you get to the tree, but at that start of the mission, you get there and the darkness immediately says, "There's no need for weapons here." But when they say that, you're transported to Savathun's court because she is trying to disrupt you from talking to the darkness. I feel like clearly from what's been going on, it's not the intention of the darkness to destroy the worlds that we have. I don't think that's what they're going after. They actually want to use us. They want us to, you know, they want to impress themselves or their ideas, or, you know, their path. They want to impress their powers onto us. I'm not, you know, completely in tune with how, you know, the darkness operates, but I don't think the way to get someone to join you is to destroy several planets in their solar system. I just don't think that's the way. You know, with that information, plus the fact that every week we're trying to communicate with the darkness, and Savathun is just over here like, "Hey, hey, look at me. Hey, 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 hey." She's trying to get us to not learn something, or she's trying to disrupt that information that we are getting, that the darkness is wanting to share with us. So I think it makes more sense story-wise for Savathun to say, "You know what? I've tried to just disrupt that information flow. It's not working. Blow it all up. If there's a pyramid on the planet, blow it up. Blow it up. Yeah, boom, just boom." You know, honestly, it just dawned on me that putting this like in a PvP like kind of like aspect and idea, it reminds you of something, doesn't it? Like, it should remind you of something. Okay, that is starting to get on my nerves. The animation is super slow, Okay, it's not slow. I'm just mad that that was like the second time I created an orb, and as I was about to slam dunk on the dude, they killed me. Oh, come on. All right. I was about to say, don't do that to me. Please don't do this to me. We're gonna pick that up as well. 3 peeking. But at least see now I'm wondering how people will take this. Okay, so there is a time limit for how long you can hold the orb. All right, this is all helpful information, but that was like a minute. All right, perfect. Oh, double. Basically with this they gave us rift back. They gave us rift without giving us rift. You have the orb, you have the whole slam dunk animation. It's like, hey, that's what you're getting. I just feel like if they made that animation just a little bit more quicker, only because it's not like the wave splitter where, you know, sometimes you could get a lot of damage, you know, sometimes you know it'll take a little bit longer. For this one, it's going to take some time to get a kill. Like you can have sustained damage, but the TTK is not going to be quick. I guess. All right, I guess. Yeah. Well, we tried all we could do. We got some playtime in it, so hey, it was fun though. I'll give you that. Well, there you have it. That was Ruinous Effigy, and quite honestly, I think for me, I wouldn't include this in any of my competitive kind of loadouts, only because I got like 7 of those other ones, because I'm really trying to get better at trials and, you know, actually winning. But I do think that the weapon is fun. It's a new type of exotic, to where the exotic perk isn't just like something like, oh, reload the weapon, or hey, get some health back. Like, it's actually something really new and really fresh. And I think if you just want to have fun in PvP or in PvE and you just want to start slam dunking on people, this is the exotic for you. But let me know in the comments below if you were able to get the Ruinous Effigy. How did you like the exotic quest? Did you like the way that the quest worked out? I know that in other exotic quests, either it was too easy or it was too hard. So this one kind of felt like a good happy medium. So let me know down in the comments below what you thought. As I always say, sharing is caring. If you did like the video, please go ahead and give a thumbs up. And if you want to continue seeing more content like this, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. But otherwise, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Solo says, so long.